Welcome viewers. So in today's session, we are going to understand what are the different components of a manufacturing system, how you will differentiate between the different types of manufacturing system. Definitely, first we will see what are the different types of manufacturing system. And in each category, we will try to assess the advantages and the limitation of the manufacturing system. Before starting, let us first understand what is manufacturing system. Manufacturing system is a place where all the man, material, machine, information are used to come at one place to convert the raw material or the input to the finished products in an efficient and the cost effective manner. It includes all the activities. For example, if I take the manufacturing of car, so it involves right from the beginning collection of raw material, then taking it to different parts, to the different machines where the different operators are there. And before that, we have a planning department, we have a design department, we have a human resource department. So in all, if I say that a manufacturing system is a backbone of any industry. The type of product which you are going to make depends upon the type of manufacturing system you are using. For example, if you are a bakery system, any other type of system, it is called the batch production system. If you are using the assembly line where you are making the nails or screw or bolts, it is called the mass production system or the mass manufacturing system. In my session, I am using manufacturing as well as production interchangeably because both convey the same meaning. So first we will understand what are the key components of a manufacturing system. There are various types of components. So first we will understand what is the input, just like raw material. Raw materials means if I am taking the example of a bakery, then the flour or any type of other ingredient which we are going to mix in the making the bakery or the cake, that is called the raw material. Then machine and equipment, there are various types of machines which are used, just like pressing machines or cutting machines, they all comes under the machines and the equipment. Third one is the human resource or the labor. Different labors will be there. Some will be at the worker level, some will be at the supervisor level, and someone will be the managerial level. Capital is the fourth component of any input, where you will need some certain type of component for the purchasing of raw material. For day-to-day work you need. Then information and the energy. That is another type of, because energy, electricity you need the other sources of the energy. Then information in terms of how much product you are going to make. You cannot make the infinite number of products, or you cannot make the very small quantity. It all depends upon the market situation. So that is why we have written the input as a information. Second component is the process. Once we have the raw material, we need certain processes to convert the raw material into certain shape or certain component or certain product. We have a machining process, we have a assembly, welding or the packaging. There are several other types of processes which we should know as a processes as a component of the manufacturing system. Third one is the output. Now the output is basically what we are getting from the manufacturing system. It may be the finished product, it may be just like a finished your car, finished your refrigerator, finished your air conditioning, or some semi-finished product. Just like if I take the example of a furniture, they may be in a semi-finished product for waiting for the polishing or waiting for the finishing operation. So that is called the semi-finished. So it is the third component. Now let us come to the fourth component, that is we need the control mechanism. Control mechanisms are required to monitor the quality of the various processes. because it is not necessary that the product which you are making through the world class machines are the proper or are the getting the quality product. There may be some errors, so we need some type of a total quality management or just in time or the lean manufacturing. Lean manufacturing, we try to reduce the wastage. Similarly, just in time, we want that inventory should be available at a right time, at right place, at right time. So this is called the just in time. So we have discussed till now the different components of the manufacturing system, just like input, then processes, output, and the control mechanism or the processes. These are the four components of the any manufacturing system. Now, what are the different functions of the manufacturing system? This particular topic is very important because it covers your entire, or you create or develop a base for you. Because once you are going for a more advanced topics, just like supply chain management or international supply chain or data analytics or IT or the production management or operation management, this will give you a basic idea or the concept regarding the manufacturing system. So basic first function of any manufacturing system is the product design and the engineering. When we talk about the product design, that means we have to design a particular product. We have to see what type of design it needs. For example, if I take the example of a table or chair, we have to see what are the various components, or whether we want a fashionable table or chair, or we want a office table chair. All these design we have to think, and that comes under the function of a manufacturing system. Then second important function is your process planning and the production scheduling. Once you decide the product design, you have decided the component, you need what type of process plannings you need. It will be continuous or intermittent, which type of process plannings, whether you need several workstation or several machines distributed across the factory, or you want a different cell where different types of machines are put together so that the component or the product or the raw material which is coming, it when goes out, it takes the shape. While in case of different machines across the shop floor, that means the part goes to different workstation for the different processing. Third function is inventory control and the material handling. Since you are using the raw material, you need to control the inventory, because it is not advisable to have the inventory which is bulk in nature, which is of no use. Another important thing is your material handling. It all depends. If your manufacturing system is of different type, the material handling differs from the manufacturing system to the manufacturing system. If it is the assembly line, it is quite possible that you may have the overhead cranes. In case of small, you have a conveyor belts where the bulky material is transported through the conveyor belt. Another type of material handling equipment is your automated guided vehicle, where they can move from one place to the another place. Fourth important function is your quality assurance. As I told you that once you have started the processes for making a product, you need to watch on the particular process as well as the product quality. This always happen with the help of the quality assurance. We have a different types of chart. They are called the process chart. With the help of process chart, we monitor whether we are going to adopt the 3 sigma approach or 6 sigma approach. Accordingly, we will decide what our the policy of the quality assurance. Another important function is your maintenance of equipment and the infrastructure. Once your machines are running, they need the maintenance. They may be the regular or the routine maintenance for the proper or the smooth functioning of the machines. They may be preventive maintenance so that there should not be any breakdown in the future. Or another type of maintenance is your breakdown maintenance. Suppose because of any problem the machine gets breakdown, so you need immediately care for these. All these comes under the functions of the manufacturing system. Now we will come the different types of manufacturing system. It is a common thing that we should know which type of manufacturing system we are going to use. It depends upon the type of product. So when we discuss about the manufacturing system, it always better to highlight the characteristics of the manufacturing system. We have a 6 types of, basically it is a 5 type of manufacturing system. 6th has been added just to manage the waste in the manufacturing system. First manufacturing system is a job shop manufacturing system, which is known for customized and the low volume production. This is a small production run, customized product, high flexibility and the low volume. I will give you one example. Suppose I want to make a power press. Now 20-ton power press needs the different components. But since it has been ordered by a company, so what we are making only one 20-ton press for one automobile company or any other company. The flexibility is very high because we can adopt any type of configuration. We can reconfigure our manufacturing system. The flexibility is high, but we need highly skilled manpower. Volume is low. Example which I have given is tool making company or the special purpose machine. A special purpose machine, just like we have to make a full machine for your packaging or the packing of a milk packets. Similarly, we can make another machine for making the briquettes, just like we have a wood powder, and from that powder we simply press them and it converts into the briquettes, and they have the very high calorific value. Another type of manufacturing system or the production system is your batch production system. Here the products are in batches, but they are not continuous. Here the flexibility is moderate, less than the flexibility in case of a job shop production. Similarly, volume is slightly higher. If I give the example of the manufacturing system, we have a bakery shop, we have a textile or the clothing, where a particular type of size is manufactured or the produced in one cell. This is called as a batch manufacturing system. Another type of manufacturing system is your mass production system, where the production is in a very large scale. Here the flexibility is very low, but efficiency is very high because we have a special purpose machine. They have to produce the product in a very large quantity. Example is your assembly line automobile, where the product is coming and after certain operation it goes. Production of nails, screw and the bolts also come as the example of the mass production. Another type of production system or the manufacturing system is the continuous manufacturing system, where you have a industry like chemicals, oil or milk or paper industry. They comes at the continuous manufacturing system. They have a very high efficiency. The production is without any interruption. It is continuous in nature. Another type of manufacturing system, with the emergence of the IT sector, with the emergence of the latest technology, we have a flexible manufacturing system. It is highly automated and computer controlled, just like CNC, computer numerical control machines, or even the robotic arms or the robotic base electronic plant, just like your Samsung plant or even your car manufacturing company. They are using the flexible manufacturing system, where the machine is a flexible manufacturing system, because in conventional system we have to set the machine regularly for each and every operation, while in case of flexible manufacturing system, it takes care of the product. It's set as per the program, it set the machine or the equipment accordingly, and once the processing or the machining completes, it takes the products out. Even in case of any problem, it send the message to the operator or send the message to the management that the product is there is a this much of deviation. So this type of system is called as the flexible manufacturing system. The sixth production system or the manufacturing system which we have added in our course material is the lean manufacturing system. It basically focuses on the elimination of waste or improving the quality. It maximizes the value with the fewer resources. It says that any type of non-value added activity is a waste for the system. What are the characteristics? Basically, it is a continuous improvement process. Kaizen is a type of a technique used by the Japanese or the Americans. Then it also focuses on reducing the inventory time, and basically it is a customer centric production. Toyota production system, which is a very famous production system, it utilizes the just in time philosophy or the concept, as well as Kanban system as the lean. Kanban system works on the pull type of system, where each operator pulls the product or the semi-finished product from its immediate or the predecessor operator. That is why there is a no wastage of time and every product gets the value added operations. Now we will come to what is the importance of a manufacturing system. Remember, every manufacturing system depends upon the type of the product or the design of the product which we are making. If we are making a continuous type, just like a paper mill or the chemical industry, where we need the continuous manufacturing system. When we make a specialized or special type of machine, we need a chop shop production system. Example I have given you. There are many types of specialized or the special type of special purpose machine which are made only for a particular purpose. So here the flexibility is less in this case, because you are using a special type of a machine in case of your continuous production system, where we are making a special purpose machine in a job shop where there is a lot of flexibility. So each manufacturing system ensure the efficient use of resources. Resources means man, machine, material and the other resources just like energy and the information. This manufacturing system helps in controlling the cost and improving the productivity. Once you are reducing the waste, you are improving the productivity. It also improves the quality as well as the competitiveness. Once you improve the quality, you can stand in the market and you provide a competitiveness among your competitors. The fourth important significance of any manufacturing system is it enables the quick response to the market. Once you are using just in time, you are using the Kanban system, you are using the Kaizen, you can reach the market much earlier than your competitors. So that improves your penetration in the market because you are quick response to the market demand. support innovation and the customization. Once you feel there is a need of a innovation, there is a need of a customization, because the industry always takes the feedback from the customers. If the customers are willing to pay more, but they need the more technological advancement in the product, then we have to take the help of the manufacturing system which support the innovation as well as the customization. In today's session, we have studied about the manufacturing system. When you study your EMPC-IGNOU, that is materials and the machines, in your program MBA Logistic and Supply Chain Management, you will find that they are the real terms of a backbone of any industry. There are various types of components which we have discussed in our today's session, that is input, processes, output and the control mechanism. Then we have also studied and discussed the various types of manufacturing system, just like job shop manufacturing system, batch type manufacturing system, mass manufacturing system, flexible manufacturing system, continuous manufacturing system and the lean manufacturing system. There are various functions of the manufacturing system. In short, we can say they support the system, they improve the quality, they improve or the minimize the wastage and the improves the productivity of the system. And the ultimate goal of any manufacturing system is to reach the market at the earliest or earlier than the competitors of your particular product. I trust that my session will be helpful in understanding the type of the manufacturing system and the about of the manufacturing system. Thank you.